The 3I Africa Summit has officially opened in Accra, bringing together policymakers, regulators, FinTech leaders, and investors to discuss digital finance aimed at accelerating Africa's digital economy and financial integration. Speaking at the opening, Vice President Professor Jinano Pokwajiman said Ghana's reputation as the gateway to Africa goes beyond the slogan, pointing to the country's political stability, growing business connectivity, and its role as the host of the Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area, while highlighting regional digital finance initiatives such as the Pan-African Payments and Settlement Systems. She announced that a new trade corridor between Ghana and African partners will soon be piloted.
Ghana will work with everyone, Rwanda, Zambia, and other partners, to pilot a continental digital trade corridor. This pilot, which will be implemented, tested, and measured, will focus on mobile money interoperability, mutual recognition of digital identity for cross-border KYC, and harmonize electronic invoicing.
The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Johnson Esiama, stated that the next phase of digital finance in Africa will go beyond payments to focus on value-driven services, including digital credit, merchant payments, embedded finance, supply financing, and cross-border financial products tailored to African needs. He, however, noted that challenges such as market fragmentation, uneven regulatory alignment, and unclear priorities must be addressed to unlock the sector's full potential.
However, the work ahead is not only about issuing laws, guidelines, or frameworks. It is about strengthening the service infrastructure around regulation. Processes have to be clear. Submissions must be trackable. Decisions have to be timely.
Speaking to the founder of Munduk Technologies, Isaac Risque, he emphasized that the growing Africa's digital payment systems offers tech creators opportunity to build softwares that run the digital payment system.
Exactly, he's from the Momo group, about how the interoperability between different African countries can be merged much easily. These are things that can actually make payments much easier across African countries, like a unified platform, for example. And these things help tech creators like ourselves build software that can run, because obviously without payments, what happens to your business model? It collapses, right?
Given higher customers' preference for digital payment, Jacqueline Mpari, the managing director of Pan-African Savings and Loans, asserted that the digital financial systems will rather enhance the banking sector and not threaten its relevance.
As financial service providers, there's a lot of conversation around digital, and it is very important to us. I believe initially you had asked if it was a threat. It's not a threat at all. I believe that it's going to enhance whatever it is that we're doing today. Digitization, the conversation around AI is just coming in to enhance the work that we do. It's coming in to enable us understand the customer better, to be able to serve them better, and also not be left behind globally.
The head of education and events at the Chamber of Digital Assets and Blockchain Innovations, Elisha Utsuachao, described the summit as timely and significant for Africa's evolving digital finance space.
I'm just walking out of a roundtable discussion around stable coins. And I think it's super important that you have regulators and industry players sitting around the table having an actual conversation. And these conversations are happening in the public view. This is something that doesn't happen in other parts, like doesn't happen often in most parts of the world. It happens in some parts, but it's a sign of good, relationships between regulators and industry players. And that's really, really great to see.